Xbox 360 games on your Xbox One, a new elite Xbox controller, net neutrality in full swing, SpaceX internet looking for approval, iPhones losing their home screens, and a new air conditioning thingy that can save you some money. These are today's bits. Microsoft has been in the spotlight now for a while because of their up-and-coming new operating system, Windows 10. One thing you don't see a lot about, though, is Xbox One console sales in comparison to the PS4. Truth is, the PlayStation 4 outsold the Xbox almost every month this year, with April being the only one that they came out ahead. Things might be looking a little brighter for them though, because now they're planning on making the Xbox One backwards compatible with Xbox 360 games. This is a huge win for gamers everywhere, especially for those who have been waiting to upgrade their consoles. Some people that they get put in this spot where they have a ton of money poured into the games for the Xbox 360 and they love to still play them. And the idea of losing those games once they upgrade can be devastating. And not everyone can or even wants to have two consoles just to play those games. Microsoft is hard at work to make as many as 100 games compatible with the Xbone by the launch of this update sometime during the holidays. Maybe this will actually put Xbox in the #1 spot for a while. Who knows though, time will tell. Since we're on the subject, you should check out the new Xbox One Elite controller due for release in October. This new controller will set you back $150, but will bring you enhanced functionality and compatibility. Working with both the Xbox One and Windows 10 PCs, the Elite controller will have options to be customized both through swappable components and software settings. Your settings will be stored in the cloud, and you can even have 2 different profiles. This will definitely be a step up from the basic controller and is really aimed at the more dedicated players who crave higher accuracy and sensitivity. And the whole Windows 10 thing is cool and all, but with Microsoft's new wireless dongle being released later this year, you will have the same compatibility with the standard Xbox controllers. Dongle. Net neutrality is officially official. Net neutrality is officially official. Effective as of the 12th of this month, internet providers everywhere have been crying their eyes out while their lawyers have frantically been trying to save their jobs. They're going to be trying to sue the crap out of the FCC to reverse this, but for the time being, let's go through a few things that this is going to mean for you. First off, nothing has drastically changed on the surface. The major differences are the 3 golden rules: no blocking, no throttling, and no paid prioritization. Let's start with the blocking. This means that ISPs can't block access to internet-related services like HBO Go, for example, on your consoles. I won't mention anyone specifically, but an internet giant whose name rhymes with Omast did exactly this to try to force people to buy a TV package. Throttling is an evil little trick that ISPs use to offer higher data caps or sometimes even unlimited, but will degrade your speed if you use it too much. AT&T. And then there's paid prioritization. This is basically an ISP's way of putting a chokehold on popular websites to get money from them. Let's use Netflix for example. Hypothetically, if a major ISP like, Verizon wanted to rob money from them, they could hypothetically slow down all of their traffic, making their service unusable until they paid their ransom. I'm not saying that any ISP would ever dream of doing a dirty little trick like this. I'm just saying that if they really did want to be complete dicks, this could be how they would do it. The best part is that the new FCC rules leave room for evolution. Basically, they know that ISPs can be sneaky little bastards, so they left some wiggle. They left in some wiggle room for adjustments to help them avoid any loopholes from getting the better of them. SpaceX. No, not SpaceX, although that's coming too. No pun intended, is a satellite internet that is the dream of Elon Musk. Backed by a crapload of money from Google, the new system aims to provide internet to the entire world. Well, the plan is set now and they're looking for approval from the FCC. At first, they want to launch a few test satellites to make sure it works correctly, but if it's approved, they could change the way the world connects to the internet completely. Orbiting lower than regular satellites, the new service will be capable of some decent speeds with lower ping times, in comparison to other satellite providers. In the end, they plan on having 4,000 satellites in orbit with a total cost of over $5 billion. I hope that all goes well, but really, if anybody can do this, Elon Musk can. In Apple's latest announcement, iOS 9 aims to replace your home screen with one big notification style launchpad. This new screen will predict what you want before you want it. It will start to learn your habits and give you quick launch icons for contacts, games, and apps when it thinks that you want to use them. So, for example, if every morning you wake up and you start the Facebook app to see what your friends are up to, then it will put the Facebook icon right on top. Or if you call your spouse on the way home from work every day at the same time, it will put his or her icon on the top. This is a small part of some big changes in iOS 9, but I found this one to be the most interesting one. So if you want to read more, I will link it in the description. And finally, there's this mist box thing that claims to be capable of saving you up to 30% on your air conditioning energy bill. It's solar powered and is said to reduce energy by misting water into the air around your AC unit that basically pre-cools the air, making the unit more efficient. It's already been tested and sells for a little over $400. Amazon shows some mixed reviews, but more than a few people have praised it for helping lower quality or older units keep up with the heat while still saving them a little money. I think I'm kind of on the fence about this, but I'm not really sure it's going to work for everybody. The major flaw that I see would be the windy areas carrying most of the mist off as it sprays. My AC unit in particular is surrounded by a tall fence though, so maybe in my situation I could get some real benefits from it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. As always, guys, if you like this video, please click the little like button below. And if you want to hear more, don't forget to subscribe.